borders Arizona and sits within reachable distance from Tucson. But the contradiction was immediate. One message said she was dead. The next said she was alive. Those two claims cannot exist together. And that inconsistency quickly became the central issue. Experts, music, who reviewed the situation pointed to several red flags. The timing didn't align with how credible information is typically shared. Real witnesses usually contact law enforcement, not media outlets. The contradiction itself weakened everything. And the use of Bitcoin, requested through a third party, added another layer of doubt. Meanwhile, the outlet receiving these messages described the sender as persistent. Contact had continued for weeks. But despite that, there has been no visible music shift in the investigation tied to these claims. No confirmed searches in the locations mentioned. No arrests connected to the information. No indication authorities consider it actionable. The Bitcoin wallet provided also showed no activity, no transactions, no engagement. That suggests something music important. No one appears convinced enough to respond. At this point, the issue is no longer just what the messages claim. It's how those claims hold up under pressure. And when examined closely, they begin to collapse. Because this case is not built on emails. It is built on what happened in the first hours. Long before the messages, before the speculation, before the headlines, there was a house in Tucson. There was an elderly music woman with serious medical needs. There was a normal routine. And then, sometime after Nancy returned home on January 31st, that routine broke. By the next morning, this was no longer treated as a simple missing person case. Investigators were looking at a possible abduction. That shift didn't happen randomly. Music, it happened because of what the scene revealed. A masked individual was captured on doorbell footage tampering with the camera. That camera was disabled. Around the same time, Nancy's pacemaker connection stopped transmitting. Her phone and purse were left behind. A back door was found open. Blood later identified as hers was discovered on the porch. This is not the pattern of someone who chose to leave. It is the pattern of interruption, of control. And that is where the real focus remains. Because while messages change, those facts do not. The investigation has continued